In an era of Jewish influencers upping their games over the past 2 years, especially to fight against anti-Semitism and, of course, to proudly embrace their Jewish identity, one family is taking their purpose on the road. Please welcome Razel and Danny Namdar, known around the world as That Jewish Family. Hello to both of you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for bringing your travels here to Israel. You picked a really historic time to be here. Tell us about the experience rather than being at home in Brooklyn to watch this unfold.
Oh, you cannot compare. It was such an emotional, unbelievable time to be here. You know, that everyone around the world, the Jews around the world, are just as focused and just as our eyes are on Israel, and we're on the hostages the whole time and praying every single day, every challah bake, any event that was happening around the world was bring the hostages should come home. And it was incredible to be here for it. I think you would know too. I feel like you felt it in the air.
Oh, it's
in the air.
Even now.
Even now.
Exactly. So talk about, first of all, I mean, you're making it cool to be Orthodox. Unfortunately, since the war and the narrative and all this, people equate you're Orthodox, you're a settler, you're Orthodox, you're this. Explain why it's so important for you to really delineate, to show it with pride and understand that it's there's a very spiritual component behind it.
I think that's more probably in Israel. I think abroad, people don't see it that way. Abroad,
no, that's what I mean. In
Israel, because abroad...
People abroad also do in many ways since the war.
Right, in a sense, but also they've been well, if they're not, let's say the religious community in Israel, people are okay, fine, they're connected to the Torah mitzvahs, that they're in their land, but they don't look at them so much as settlers, I would think. In Israel, I think they see them as settlers because they know the differences, the settlers have big past and stuff like that.
But I mean, as far as the Western world, sometimes you say, oh, Orthodox, no, I'm not Haredi, I don't have payas. We know in the States there's different levels of Judaism.
Correct.
That's how it's kind of survived in the diaspora. So explain why, your audience and what you are championing to the fact that you're influencing a lot of people, not just, people who are religious.
So we just want to show the world how we live as a Jewish observant family. And I think that's a window that was never really opened to the broader world. Let's say there are 3 million religious Jews, but the other 12 million, they have an education system that's based off media and Netflix. So they're going to jump to conclusions and they're going to have confirmation biases of whatever they hear. So it was a good opportunity to show the world how we actually live as a Jewish family. And we're having fun while we're at it.
So how have you decided on your location, since you have been able to travel quite a bit?
It's kind of just flown. Each place just happened, It was based off where we were in the moment, where the cheapest flight was to the next location.
We have a trick. So you put on Google Flights. Can I be so spontaneous?
Yes, please do. Yeah.
So we put on Google Flights. You put in your location. Let's say you're in Bangkok. You put Bangkok to anywhere, and then you just search anywhere. You just scroll in, scroll out, and you just see the cheapest tickets. This summer,
that's literally what we did.
Instead of going to America, we were in New York. Instead of going to the West Coast, it was cheaper for our family to go to France. So
we're
why not?
Traveled France. Went to Chamonix. We went to Nice.
It was amazing.
Not bad. But so as you're going to other countries, did you experience, some of what at least the Europeans are experiencing, which we know it's been everywhere, but, in Europe it's been particularly terrifying?
100%. So I think, firstly, I don't think many people make space for the fact that there is so much positive as well. The amount of people that have come over to us and been just quietly, I love you, I love Israel, I love you, people that you don't see on the news and that you don't see anywhere, because the news...
That happens more than anti-Semitism.
It happens more. And the news is the news is very quick to show the negative because it's news. But I definitely think our experience in all the countries have been more positive than negative. Which is really beautiful, and I want to put that out there, guys. Not everyone hates us, And
especially in Vietnam, where everyone was kind to us, besides for this deranged pro-Palestinian shop cafe owner, which you might have seen the video. It was a video we were thrown out of a cafe, but it was just that one guy's, algorithm on TikTok to be.
It was a horrible experience, but the rest of the people that we met in Vietnam were so kind and lovely to us. So I think it's important to, express the positive as well.
Yeah, of course. Not everybody does. I experienced that as well when I went home to the States and I met different people that are Christians. I'm like, I hope you don't hate us. And they're like, we don't. We really don't hate you. I mean, it is refreshing to see. Have you been able to influence, because you're doing things that are just so relatable, do you feel like you've also reached a lot of secular Jews that are like wanting to delve a little bit deeper into their Judaism as a result?
100%. We get a lot of messages like, hi, I'm a Reform Jew. This is so beautiful to like really see, like I've never really understood the Orthodox world. This is so nice to see what you do and why you do it and connecting to my heritage in a different way.
Sorry to interrupt. Our second most viewed city is Los Angeles, and that's the most secular Jewish city. So that's our second.
So that definitely
shows something.
That's where I'm from, and it's a very spread out, very spread out place. And what about within your own community? What is your life different? Being home in Brooklyn, where you're surrounded with people that are the same in many ways as far as their practices.
You're saying, do they follow us as well? Are they part of it?
I mean, you find you have an audience when you're like, so it's everybody just finds it entertaining, right? Or like, are they getting tips on your challah? Or gefilte fish?
They love the travel too. I don't know. I feel like, thank God, we have a following the from one end, from the complete Orthodox, where you would not expect it. Like people,
like even the woman that like shaved their hair, like in the Orthodox movie, like even they follow.
They come up to me and say, like, I love you on YouTube, or you wouldn't expect it.
Yeah, they're on YouTube.
That's really nice. Any final thoughts before we go that you didn't say?
On anti-Semitism.
Yes.
I want to say it like this. A lot of focus is on anti-Semitism across the world. After traveling like plus 40 countries now with the family, I feel like the focus on anti-Semitism is exaggerated in the sense that if the focus would be on our Jewish life, then we won't come across as like, victims. Mm-hmm. But the fact that we come to this world as a Jewish nation, as a Jew, we should embrace the Judaism part of it and not, the Holocaust, anti-Semitism, security. I think of it like this. Imagine a baby comes to this world. The first thing you teach the baby is not, oh my gosh, you know how dangerous this world is? You know how many cliffs there are? You have to be careful. That's not what people do. People love him and show him the beauty of the world and just smile. And the more negative you are to the baby, the more negative he'll become about his surrounding, and it'll be a confirmation bias. So because we're Jewish and some people hate us, it doesn't mean our whole focus has to be on those people hating us. That's why we don't speak about anti-Semitism on our channel. Very, very little. Just, if it's for security or it's just, a certain scenario or a certain story, sure. Mm-hmm. But that's not going to be our focus. And our focus is not going to be, let's show the world that we're normal. It's okay. We're just who we are, and let them see for themselves.
Wow, that's beautiful and a great perspective. Thank you both so much for coming here.